Well, hey, we here again. Another episode of Uncle Ricky's House. Like, yo, soon as it seems like, we weather one storm, something else happens. I mean, we trying to piece together this, whole thing with January 6th and Tucker Carlson and his madness, out of, 40,000 hours of, number one video from the January 6th insurrection. This clown wants to come up with less than 10 minutes and say that, the whole thing was a peaceful tourist event. And it just magnifies that whole conservative right, not only attitude about, imposing their will, even though it's not really what the people actually want. I mean, if you look at all the polls, a lot of the stuff that the right-wing fascist wannabe dictator party wants to impose upon the whole nation, their own registered voters are like, hey, we don't want this shit. Why are you talking about cutting Social Security? So, the president tricked them into, we're not going to fuck with, Social Security. But that's only going to last, until they come up with something else where they can dump on, their constituents, their far-right constituents that really don't give a shit about America and democracy. It's all about their ability to impose their will on everybody. It's crazy, but one of their main tools is to look at you square in the face and tell you what you saw with your own eyes didn't really happen. Either it didn't happen at all, or it happened this way, the way that we tell you it happened. And even if you saw it and you don't believe what we say, the consequences of it are not what you think they are. It's about what we say the consequences are. And this is all the Republican Party is about. They have nothing in reality. They don't want to deal with any. I mean, they make an issue about all the breadbasket issues before the election, during the election, and then after the election, you don't hear shit. All you hear about is Hunter Biden's laptop, and then Ohio is like straight Republican, and then we got 3 fucking trains crash in Ohio, and all 3 crashes are probably related to rules that Trump deregulated during his, so-called presidency. And now they chasing down Democrats saying, help us. Banks going bankrupt, chasing bad investments because of deregulations that Trump made and bragged about making. And now it's like you're screaming at, a Democratic administration after you talk shit about them during the Trump years and during the first, the post-COVID, the takeover of Biden, you talk cash shit. And now you're like, help us, please help us. We fucked everybody over, but we don't deserve to go broke. Oh, fuck yes you do. Give the depositors their money back, and all you fucking, bored of whatever, fuck y'all. Y'all did it. Now suffer instead of making everybody else suffer while you try to fucking figure out how much you want to put down on your next yacht. That day is over. It needs to be. And where does this leave the country economically? Oh, the stock market is pissing a bitch because now the people are getting saved and not the boardroom. The boardroom can kick sand, motherfuckers. Pack sand. Because y'all been fucking this country through so many recessions, and now it's at the point where, you need to make it a depression just for you to exist, just to, cut the fat of, so it looks like y'all are making an effort to do better. Just like y'all tried to act like y'all was making an effort to do better after the last depression. This is becoming a cycle type thing for the American financial bigwigs. Pump the country up, make it go broke. Pump the country up, make it go broke. Buy all our own stock back, and then have a fucking depression. Wow. Is this is that? I don't know, man. Is it? I mean, we talk about racism, but could it all? I mean, could capitalism actually be the root of everything? The love of money is the root of all evil. You know, is it? I mean, could that actually be true? Could like the United States is like so stuck in the racism thing, and we need to deal with that. But is it our own capitalistic greed that is actually using racism and not racism using capitalism? Or I don't know. I mean, but that's two things we need to deal with, because it seems that capitalism is behind a whole lot of nasty shit, and maybe it's time we, instead of examining everything else first, maybe we need to examine our own capitalistic ideals. Could be, perhaps, maybe. But anyway, look. We still getting paid a bill of shit, a bill of bad goods, cock out doo-doo. And the people that are feeding to us, they tend to get upset when we don't accept their bullshit. Like, I said it. What makes you? I said it. Me, Marjorie Taylor Greene, me, Matt Gaetz. I said it. Even with my history of lying, because I am who I am, and because I am what I am, why can't you believe me, stupid motherfuckers? This is where we are in our American political system now. It's like they don't even try to package it up, They come with the raw shit and hand it to you raw, and because it's them, we're supposed to accept it, and it's supposed to be, the whole country is supposed to elevated to, the wisdom of Socrates. And it's fucking ridiculous. Why, how do we get to this point? How do we keep electing? We keep electing these motherfuckers, one, because the people that oppose them, they don't even try, because, they come from gerrymandered districts that are so ruby red that to be anything else besides a Republican might invite physical harm. It's just that bad. Then there's other people that can't stand Matt Gaetz, but they behind Matt Gaetz because Matt Gaetz does shit that lets businesses do whatever the fuck they want. Certain cases, licenses and inspections, they don't mean nothing. All they mean is, how much money in the inspector's pocket, because, Matt Gaetz. But, that's another subject, and allegedly, I'm not saying, because I don't want to get, jammed up, but allegedly that kind of shit has been, part of his repertoire. Now, these are the people that are supposed to be bringing justice to the country. These are the people that are supposed to. This idiot just said that, we need to do away with the CIA, defund the CIA, defund the FBI, defund Homeland Security, all the major law enforcers. So if you defund them, what do they become? And I'm not saying I'm a fan of any one of them, but who takes over what they do? And then when there's nobody to take over what they do, how do we add that, or how do we survive the chaos, the further chaos that's going to create in American society? These people they just want to create chaos. They have no idea how to handle the madness that they are talking about creating. And that's what makes them dangerous, is because if you really gave a damn about the United States, you would not talk this chaotic bullshit without having a recovery plan. No, your motherfucking plan is to pull the stopper and to get as far away as your money and privilege can take you, and watch everybody else go down the fucking drain. And then put the stopper in when there's just enough left to be of service to you and the ones that were rich enough to ride out the storm? It's starting to appear that way because you do not give, you don't exhibit. The Republican Party as a whole, and especially that extreme right there, exhibiting zero compassion for that. Everything they're doing is to take away and to cut off either things that people have worked for or things that the rest of society has deemed that, that's what we need to do to keep people from starving in our streets. And it's not a minority thing. This is like the majority of the people, 50, 55, 60% of the people. And some things, on some issues, 70, 75% of the people, this is what they want to do. But just one little fucking extreme right-wing faction has this country by the throat. And because they have the country by the throat, you can almost extend it into world issues because you don't think that, Russia isn't watching what their little fascist cheerleaders over here, the Marjories and the Laurens are saying over here. It's sad. It's sad, and I don't really think that they will ever fully succeed, but the damage they're going to do along the way is what's going to determine whether America, the United States, is actually what it says it is, or if it's just another drop in the bucket of societies. Well, that's it for me. Y'all think about it. I'll talk to you later. This is Uncle Ricky saying peace out and God bless from Uncle Ricky's house. See ya.